this first one we're going to look at is the bullfight pass, all right? One of the best open guard standing passes that there is, bar none, all right? And we're going to look at two different ways that we can stabilize this pass once we make it around their legs, okay? So let's pretend that I was just here, boom, I just pushed Dallas's knee and opened the guard right here, all right? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start to back up and get control of both of his pant legs, okay? Now, where do I want my hands, okay? If his knee was 100 and his ankle was 0, I want to be gripping right about the 75 mark, okay? So not too low, not all the way at the top, but about 3/4 of the way, okay? Just below the knee, all right? So both my hands are going to be right in that space, okay? And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some pressure forward. I'm going to be on my toes, so there's a little bit of weight, me leaning on his legs here. And I'm not just going forward, but I'm also going out, okay? Pushing in the inside of his knee, all right? Not on the top of his knee, or definitely on the outside, okay? Because now his feet can come inside, all right? When I control here, and I am inside of his legs, and I'm opening his knees, now for him to use his feet is much harder, okay? I'm stabilizing or neutralizing his ability to use his feet in an offensive way, okay? Now, we call it the bullfight because literally you're going to make a motion as if the bull was running at you, you were the matador, and you were getting out of the way, okay? Pretend that his legs are the bull, and I'm going around these legs, okay? So here I have my pressure. His knees are open. When I pick my side, if I take his right knee up, then I'm going to my left because I'm moving this leg down, giving me room to bring my leg around, okay? The first variation we'll look at is coming from the pass to the knee on the belly position, okay? So I'm here. I'll make a step with my left leg first, all right? I'm going to start making the motion of the matador, and at the same time, after I step, my right leg is going to kick back and circle. So once I push this leg down, I can take these little adjustment steps and land directly into a knee on the belly position, okay? So again, I have the proper grips, good pressure, his knees are open, okay? I'm going to go to my left, so I step with my left first. Here. Remember, then the left arm will be the one to go down as the right takes his knee towards his chest. 1, 2, my leg comes up, steps right next to his hip, and now I can establish the knee on the belly position with my foot in line to his head. All right? This is one option, and it's a great option for the pass, but it's not the only one, okay? Another option is for me to drop with my shoulder, all right, and immediately close the distance, okay? So in this one, I'm going to be even more back with my feet. I want to have my weight leaning forward, so as soon as I get around his legs, I can drop my shoulder very quickly, okay? So I'm here, I have my weight on his legs, I'm going to start to circle my feet, okay? My feet are just going to kind of walk around, and I'm going to make the same motion. Now you see I'm leaning. I'm going to continue pushing his knee out and drop my shoulder down into his belly. Okay? From here, I'm going to finish very similar to the Glover pass. My knee is going to go under his butt. I'm going to control his hip and bring my arm up to get control of his head. Okay? Let's go to the side. So, like I said, I'm going to be leaning a little more on this variation. I'll be kind of doing this little walking step in a circle here. It's important that I'm leaning so once I get this leg out of the way, I can drop right in. If I'm standing too much like this and I get that leg out of the way, it's a little awkward for me to drop my shoulder here. All right, I'd be more likely to just go into the knee and the belly. So if you want to do the shoulder variation, make sure that your legs are back a little more and my weight is more forward. So as I circle and I take that leg out of the way, I can drop right in. Now my knee under the butt, control the hip, look to control the head, and stabilize. First one again. We're here. Now I'm more a little more square. Still have some weight, but not as much as if I was dropping my shoulder. Take the step and pass. Or a little more weight. I'm walking, direct, drop, and stabilize. Okay, so those are our two options for the bullfight pass. One of my favorites. Very efficient, basic, but super strong. All right, and definitely one that we're going to be drilling a lot, and you're going to want to try to get really good at.